Good afternoon, Justin O'Keefe from Talent Force Recruitment, continuing our mission to help parents get back into the workforce, find roles that work for you and your family, and to help support Irish businesses who really need talented people getting back into roles. So this is our third video on what is an interviewer thinking. So we said the first video was a question of fit. Will you fit in around here? Second question was, do you match your CV? And the third question we believe interviewers are asking is, do you cut the mustard? Have you got what it takes to do the job that needs to be done? So what you're expected to demonstrate and what you need to be able to articulate in an interview is that you really understand the nature of the role, the challenges you're expected to face, the nature of the industry, the dynamics, the technology, and understand what's happening. Okay, so this essentially means doing research. It means reading up newspaper articles, maybe it's watching a TED talk, maybe a CEO has talked about their sector. Really researching it up and understand the daily working lives. What are the routines? What are the hours? What are the deadlines people work to? What are the situations, the challenges, the technology? So that you can build up a very, very clear picture, a realistic picture of what you're likely to expect. And your challenge, what you need to communicate effectively to demonstrate that you have what it takes, that you can cut it, is to pair this knowledge of what people do, what their routines, what are the deadlines they work to, and pair this with examples from your past experience to demonstrate, to close the circle, to essentially demonstrate that you have what it takes. So in addition to demonstrating that you have the experience, you need to consider what are the specific skills, what are the personality traits that are really important to this role. So for example, if the role you're looking at was an in-house HR role, do you have the negotiation, the personal skills to manage that? If it was in-house, say, legal advice or lawyer, are you able to work to deadlines? Can you produce high quality work and a very much more of a client-facing role? If it's a different sort of role where it's listening and talking to customers and their challenges, is there a listening an element to it? So in all cases, you need to back these up with real examples from your experience. So in addition to asking, do you have the skills and the competencies, the other things the interviewer is thinking is, are you going to stick around? We all know that from an employer's perspective, it takes 4 to 6 months until someone is really, really up to speed and adding value. And an employer is asking himself, is it credible this person will be around in a year or two's time? They don't wish to spend training somebody up if that isn't going to work. Other sorts of questions they're asking is perhaps, are you overqualified? Are you underqualified? Have you had a lot of job hopping? Has it been a while since you worked? And whilst these are big questions for us all to answer, the person sitting across the table is thinking these things. So you need to perhaps have worked out, to have engineered, to have scripted answers to address these real concerns and explain why you're the right person for the job and have what it takes. Now, it's worth bearing in mind that every single interview is different. Every single interviewer is different. An interview can mean anything from a conversation on a phone to a conversation in a coffee shop to a formal panel interview. But very much putting yourself in the shoes of the employer, thinking about what are the attributes, the cultural attributes, the skills that they would need to see to hire you. And if you believe they're going to have concerns, address those concerns. Address them perhaps early on, address them in a positive. Because if you don't address them, the person may well come to a negative conclusion. So, have you got what it takes? Can you demonstrate that you can cut it and do the job well? This requires a little bit of preparation, a little bit of self-analysis. But addressing this third interview point, putting yourself in the shoes of the employer, of the interviewer, we believe is a really, really powerful step to doing a great interview. If you have any interview questions or questions around interviews, please let us know. Justin@talentforce.ie, or give myself or Julie a call on 01908 1514, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.